4 months ago, Bristol-based alternate band Indecision released their debut EP titled Volume 1, and now they're back with their brand new single titled 30 Stories High, which I'll be taking a look in this video, so let's get straight into it. And I'll start this review by saying I do like this. I do like this single cover. I think this is a one-off song. Indecision posted on Instagram that about this track, and it was recorded quite a while ago, and they said about this song that it started off as being a song meant to portray the importance of commitment and not giving up until you get to where you want to be. This is Ben Parsons writing this statement about the song. But during the recording process, my granddad sadly passed away. He was the most genuine, funny, and supportive man I've ever met, and a beacon of light for everyone who had the privilege of knowing him. From giving me the most enjoyable, unforgettable childhood, helping me as much as he could with my musical journey, and never failing to make me laugh, naturally this song spiraled into a strange mismatch of emotions and the bitterness towards cancer for taking someone so close to me. I'd like to dedicate this song to him as someone who always believed in me and was so interested in everything I had achieved. It only feels right. I hope you like it, Grandad. Thank you for everything. I know you'll be watching the rest of my journey. Then it was signed off as Ben and the rest of Indecision. So I think they were recording this, and then his granddad sadly passed away. So I think the song changed from what the vibe was meant to be, and we'll look into that in this video. But we'll see how it sounds. I guess I would expect it to sound emotional, like raw emotion type thing. But yeah. It's got that like nostalgic grit in there, and I think it comes across in the album artwork. It's kind of like that gritty alt rock. I do kind of like that type of thing. That is a really tight drum part. Those drums sound they sound really crisp, really tight sound. That's a sound that really suits this genre of music.
Running out the 15th floor, knives inside your armor, take my hand instead. You've got so loving, why have I been so misplaced? You're softening the blow, there's nothing here for you.
That is some it's bordering on metal vocals, which I'm not too sure about. I'll be honest, I'm not too sure about. Is it just me? I'll say this now to get one criticism out of the way. I don't know whether it's just hearing it through these headphones, whether the audio is too quiet, but the audio is the usual level I have it at for all my reviews, and it all sounds fine, and all the other songs sound fine. Is it just me, or does it sound a bit too quiet? Volume's at max. feel like it's lacking something because I've heard this song before. I've heard this song before live at the Louis, and it sounded amazing. I don't know if it was like the way it was recorded, whether they want, like whether it's intentional, but it sounds a little bit too quiet, like a little bit like everything needs to be pushed like further up into the mix. But I don't know. Just pointing out what I'm thinking. I like this part.
Roll me over one more time. I'm sick of always lying on my side, but I'm so blind. We see the end.
And to be fair, the artwork makes the song seem quite like raw. Maybe it is that raw emotion that I was talking about, like the raw feel of it, like the grit, the raw feel. And the song does have that kind of sound. So maybe that's the avenue they've gone down.
We see the end, 'cause I'm so much more than this. You're covered in the blow. There's nothing here for you. You're suffered in me too. I still know nothing.
I really dig that drum part. I really dig that drum part on this. And I do really like Ben's vocals on this track, especially in the chorus. One thing I was thinking about when I first saw them post that they're releasing this track, I'm like, that's quick. It feels like they've only just released an EP. But then I look back and that EP was released in November time. So it's really not that quick at all. Because that review I did was way back in December, which is 4 months ago now. Maybe even 4 months ago now. But which is probably the right amount of time to then release another song. But yeah, I think I wasn't expecting them to release like this soon. But yeah, I do like the fact that they've released a new one, and I think they're going into a more heavier direction. Maybe. I know they have their new bassist, and he's really great. I think he played on this track, but he's a really good bassist. And tomorrow I'll be reviewing their old bassist in her band Ugly Ozo, who are playing Dot to Dot Festival this year. So that's coming tomorrow. But I really like this track. I do like it. As I said before, I'm not sure about the heavier vocals. It's not my kind of thing, but I see what they're doing, and I think it does work really well with the track. And I just love, like, my favorite Indecision songs are Draw Me Under and Chemicals in Your Kiss. I'm not too fond of Cavity, as I mentioned in the interview, I believe. But I like this track. I see what they're doing, and I think they're going to do really well down this avenue. And if they continue to venture further down this style of heavier music. See, these vocals I love. It sounds Deftones. I'm thinking Deftones here. I'm not sure, but the drums are very Deftones-y. It's like something you'd hear in a 12/8 Deftones track. I can't think of any off the top of my head. I like how it. Let's touch on the time signatures as well. I love how it goes from 6/8 to a 4/4 groove, like in just a matter of seconds, and that's really, really clever. I really like that. I think that's a really strong point in the song. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like a bit of swung in there, and then just the straightest groove ever. It's just, yeah, amazing. I really like as well. I do like the guitar parts, although they're not as prominent in this track than other Indecision tracks, like Chemicals in Your Kiss just has a solid guitar part all the way through. So does Horns as well. It's a really solid track. I like this. Yeah. I get the vibe they wanted to go for off the back of that Instagram statement they put out about this song. Yeah, it's a great song. Let's jump over to the other screen. So that was 30 Stories High by Indecision, and needless to say, I do like that track. I think it's going to take a bit of time of listening to it to get like used to the track and really feel the raw emotion, as that was only my second time listening to it. I listened to it for the first time yesterday since it was released, and I do really like it. I think it's just going to take me a bit of time to like get used to the song. But tomorrow is the review of Ugly Ozno's new track, which I can't remember the name of. And if you have enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and thank you very much for watching.